very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Entrust Ventures Academic Channel. And today we have as our guest Professor Dr. Wan Mohtar, who is here to discuss various aspects of his career and then his activities, and finally we will have a discussion on him to introduce the training course that he gives as the field expert of Entrust Ventures in Berhad. Now, a little introduction about our guest, Professor Dr. Wan Mohtar here.
Yeah.
Prof. Dr. Wan Mohtar is a trained chemical engineer who graduated from first as a chemical engineer from Leeds University,
Yeah.
and then he did his PhD from Queen Elizabeth College. It's not there anymore,
London
but
University.
yes, London, from London University. He came back to teach at University Kebangsaan Malaysia,
Yeah.
and after which he is now full-time actively involved in the cooperative movement, specifically as I think chairman of the board of several very important cooperatives. I think you must let me mention Unicap,
Yeah.
Comas,
This is the
KOBB.
water,
Oh, that's the Unicap. That's the Unicap brand.
Yeah.
And I think lately, as the chairman of the board of KOBB,
Yeah.
which is a very hot topic at the moment, but today we won't go into that,
No.
which is the dealers, petroleum dealers. Petroleum dealers cooperative. All right. I think it's making the news now because of the diesel targeted subsidy. Yes, of RON.
RON 95.
Yes. Prof. Dr. Wan Mohtar is also a board member of COPSHA, and he's a proponent of, you would like yourself to be described as Sharia investment proponent. Sharia-based investment proponent.
Yeah.
So it's a very colorful background. Prof. Dr. Wan Mohtar, from a chemical engineer, and you were also, I think, actively involved in various consultancies.
Yes.
In waste water treatment, specifically for glove treatment of glove wastewater treatment.
Yeah.
Bioremediation, I believe.
Yes, yes.
Maybe we give you some time to describe yourself more fully. I think the best person to introduce yourself and what you have been doing will be yourself. So please go ahead.
Yes. Thank you very much, Prof. Emeritus Cik Husna. Really, basically, I am a teacher. I would like to be remembered as a teacher in many fields, especially in the field of engaging people who want to better themselves. I started becoming a teacher when I was in Shell Chemicals, Sindaran Berhad, teaching my staff about how to analyze chemicals market, where we go from there. And then I was a teacher in the academic field for fermentation technology, which is also known as industrial biotechnology, but I would prefer it to be known as industrial microbiology. And from there, I co-opted myself to become a cooperator. Ever since then, I began to develop intensive and extensive knowledge about cooperative, and I put myself in many cooperatives so that I can know what are the various strengths and weaknesses of cooperative, and there are many, depending on what type of cooperative you are.
So I see that from my various conversations with you, and your as you describe yourself, your extensive involvement in the cooperative world. Okay, how do you see, what was the impetus that made you enter the cooperative, or should I say, I don't know how to describe that. Can we say cooperative field?
Cooperative
the
movement.
cooperative world.
Cooperative world.
The cooperative movement. The
yeah.
cooperative movement.
Yeah.
I think we should describe it as the cooperative movement.
Yeah.
So what were the initial impetus? What drove you to be the cooperator that you are now, starting from the very beginning? Something must have been there to drive you
Yeah.
to enter the cooperative world.
Yeah, the basic aspect of me, as I have mentioned, is that I'm a teacher. I want to teach. When I got entangled into the cooperative world, I found out that you have to have a good teacher to make sure the cooperative that you are in has got enough knowledge, enough information, enough techniques to go forward. You need to think like a scientist. That's what I am, and that's what I've been doing over the years in UKM, becoming supervisor to PhD students, master students. That in the end I have to fall back to my basic feeling or basic construct of me, that I am a teacher. Because
would you consider yourself a teacher more or a mentor more? How do you see your role?
Basically, I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher.
The
You wouldn't consider yourself as a
mentor is a derivative of a teacher situation where you are also part of observer participant construct.
Yeah.
But I would like to be known as a teacher rather than a mentor, because a teacher is very basic.
Very fundamental.
Very fundamental.
Very organic.
Yes.
Very organic. Then the relationship
there,
is more intimate rather than a mentor. But
in fact, it's sacred.
oh, you would describe it as sacred.
A sacred relationship between the teacher and the murid.
Yes.
I would even say a student.
Maybe because you see that there must be trust involved, a lot of trust. A trust like an amana. You don't see that the relationship between just you and whom you're entrusted to teach.
Yes.
But you see the role as a trust from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Probably you see like that. Therefore you want to describe it as sacred.
Exactly, that's what I have been reminding myself, that I have a responsibility to teach. And I have to respect my student. And I told my student, you have to respect me, not because I am your teacher, but we are doing this as an organic connectivity between the one who knows and the one who wants to know. So between the two, I am sure there will be something very exciting coming out, and the outcome of it, I have many PhD students graduated.
Yes.
I have many master students graduated from all over the world.
Yes.
And
can I interrupt you just there?
Yeah.
I understand that you have many postgraduate students from overseas.
Yes.
So from which part of the world are they mainly from? And why is that so? Perhaps you can elaborate on that.
They come from Indonesia, from Iraq, from Jordan, from Yemen, from where else? Of course, Malaysia. I cannot leave the
Did
Malaysia.
you say Iran? Have you mentioned Iran?
Iran too. I have 4 or 5 PhD students from Iran. Yeah.
Yes.
They did not speak to me in Farsi, because I don't know Farsi, but we speak in the language of the one who yearn to find knowledge. and I was part of that sacred relationship between me as the one who knows and the one who wants to know, which is the student, the talib, and we are very excited about it, and that has been the basis of what I do even until now.
So has this relationship been sustained?
Yeah.
Are you in contact?
We are in direct contact.
Yes.
Thanks to the latest technique of getting connected through email and through WhatsApp and through
Can you mention one or two students who have been particularly very close to you?
One student particularly very close to me and have been exchanging ideas with me after he graduated as a PhD student is Mr. Febri Doni, who is an Indonesian.
Yes.
And until now, he is.
I think we should call him Dr. Febri Doni.
Of course, but I just call him Febri because of the connectivity.
Yes.
He is Dr. Febri Doni now, active as a researcher, developing ideas and new ideas with regards to what we have together developed as the way forward in agroecology base to produce rice for sustainability. And that is very exciting because even now he is doing that.
Yes, he's still continuing. He's very active.
And he's publishing, he's putting my name in there.
Yes.
And alhamdulillah, I'm very happy for him. And there are many others like that. Yeah?
Yes. Can I digress a bit? I would like us to go back to the cooperative movement.
Okay.
I have no ideas on the cooperative movement. People seem to think that the cooperative movement is an import. And whenever people write about the cooperative movement, they tend to write that it is more identified with its beginnings in England and Western Europe, particularly with the Industrial Revolution in Britain and the disenfranchisement of the working classes, so to speak. Pardon me if I sound a little bit bourgeois there, but would you say that the cooperative movement in Malaysia, although when it was first introduced, it had some opposition, maybe by the method that it was introduced, but there are some fundamental aspects of the cooperative movement that are actually in tune with the Malay world. Would you agree with me, or would disagree with me, or can I have some feedback on that?
I am with you, Prof, on this, but I want to go back as early as the story of man itself. Mankind has always been in a cooperative construct whenever they relate to each other. Without a cooperative construct, man alone cannot do anything. And that has always been my understanding about.
That has been your position.
That has been my position as a cooperator in Malaysia now. And that's how I want to teach or get people to understand what is a cooperative, what is a cooperative. Yeah? So basically,
what is a cooperative? What is, or in bahasa Melayu, apakah itu koperasi?
Ya, gitu.
Apa itu koperasi?
Betul. Ya. Apa sebenarnya koperasi?
Apa koperasi?
Yang kita,
apa tugas koperasi? Kooperator saya rasa. Apa tugas kooperator?
Tugas kooperator ialah untuk mengadunkan kekuatan kooperator lain, di mana dia mesti menjadi jagoan untuk membawa kooperator lain dalam satu sintesis kebersamaan, bekerjasama, bergotong royong, tolong menolong dalam suatu kerangka untuk mencapai satu natijah kerja, iaitu memberi kesejahteraan kepada ahli-ahli koperasinya.
Begitu. Terima kasih, Prof. Saya rasa saya nak mohon sedikit izin kepada pendengar kita supaya selepas ini kita boleh berbicara sedikit dalam bahasa Melayu lah. Kemudian kita kembali kepada bahasa Inggeris pun biasa, sebab kursus Prof itu, modul itu dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya.
Jadi saya rasa selama berapa minit ya? Mungkin 10 minit lah perbincangan kita tadi. Kita dapat sedikit sebanyak latar belakang atau mengenal minda Prof Dr. Wan Mohtar ini sebagai seorang yang sangat saya mohon maaf saya nak guna perkataan berahi ya, passionate tentang bukan sahaja bidang disiplinnya, tetapi sangat-sangat berahi tentang dunia yang diceburi masa kini, iaitu dunia koperasi dan juga dunia, saya tak mau guna perbankan, nak guna investment yang berasaskan syariah.
Perkataan pembiayaan berasas
itulah
syariah.
Itulah saya rasa kenapa Prof ingin berjuang sebagai seorang ahli dalam kooperator, tapi khususnya kooperator yang ingin membangunkan asas perbankan ataupun pembiayaan yang berasaskan syariah. Okey. Mungkin kita pergi kepada memperkenalkan kepakaran Prof yang sedang kita bincangkan, yang akan kita perkatakan dengan lebih lanjut hari ini, iaitu sebagai pelatih ataupun trainer untuk kursus yang Prof adalah field expert dalam Entrust Ventures yang berhad, iaitu Resuscitation,
Customized Strategic Planning for Organizational Resuscitation.
Yes, Resuscitation. Boleh Prof bincangkan dan berkongsi dengan penonton,
boleh.
Kenapakah Prof memilih tajuk sedemikian untuk memperkenalkan sebenarnya pada intipatinya, in essence it is actually strategic planning sebenarnya, it is actually, but why do you choose the words that you have chosen to introduce this particular module?
Okay, baik. First and foremost, I want to make it clear that a cooperative is not a place where pensioners come and
do the thing,
wail away their time. No, it is a very serious entity where you need to engage with people of the same aspirations as to how to better your community. And koperasi is a very structured entity in Malaysia. It has an act, cooperative act. It has a kementerian, ministry that takes care of cooperative. It's very important in Malaysia because it is a serious matter. It's not a place where you just spend
while away your time.
No. This I
you
want
have nothing
to make,
else to do.
Yes, I want to make it clear that it is not a place for the not strong-hearted. You have to be very strong, very committed.
You have to believe in cooperation. Actually, you have to believe in the movement.
If you do not believe, because you do not understand what a cooperative means, then it's better not to be in the cooperative, because you will make wrong statement, wrong movement, and you will not be true to the pristine form of a cooperative.
Prof, before you embark on your strategic planning module, would you like to say something about Pak Ungku? How do you identify with Pak Ungku in your quest for as a cooperator, as the ideal cooperator? Would you say that Pak Ungku is nearing your how do you say it? What you think is the, well, I wouldn't say the ideal, but the cooperator that you want to be?
I would say Pak Ungku is an icon of cooperative movement, not only in Malaysia but in the ASEAN region,
India, yeah.
as well as in the world.
Mhm.
A very humble man with a strong family lineage,
Mhm.
to think about getting the people
Mhm.
within a cooperative construct that allows Sharia-based financing to be implemented from the beginning.
Mhm.
And to me, Pak Angku is an icon.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say an idol. It's an icon
An icon.
for me to follow his footsteps.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So perhaps this is a very, very, very interesting and engaging topic, actually, the cooperative movement and the people who are in it, how they have contributed to the cooperative movement. Perhaps we should look for another time to discuss that.
Yes.
Shall we go into your course module then?
Okay.
Mhm.
My course is an outcome of so many years of being in cooperative, beginning with UNICAP, which is cooperative movement.
You were 11 years as the chairman of the board.
Of the board.
So I
11
did
years.
not mention that, but I would
Yeah.
like to mention that he
Right.
was 11 years as the chairman of the board of
Yes.
UNICAP.
Yes.
And you can see that, did you mention that just now that this
Well, we can
is-
mention again.
Okay,
This
you
is
can mention that again.
mineral water
Mhm.
that we push forward to be the label for UNICAP mineral water.
Okay,
In
and it's
September.
called it's called
Cigar.
cigar, right?
Yes.
So don't forget that,
Yeah.
cigar. So please go ahead.
Okay.
Mhm.
After being in UNICAP for 1 or 2 years,
Mhm.
learning not how to run a cooperative, but learning how to take on various human frailties.
I see.
How
So
to
managing
how
an
to manage-
organization is to manage human frailties, not
that's
human
right.
strength.
No.
No, only the human frailties.
Only if you are able to manage human frailties, then the strength will come out by itself. Do not manage the strength, you will have
Then
problems.
the strength will blossom out, or
When you manage the strength, you are managing it according to your own understanding of their strength, and it is very specific. It is very customized. That is why I have developed the title Customized Strategic Planning for Organization Resuscitation.
okay. Can you elaborate on the word resuscitation then?
Of course,
Mhm.
uh,
If they are well, they don't need your course, or everybody needs to be resuscitated.
everybody, including the one who knows, needs to be resuscitated.
Okay.
Nobody is perfect.
Mhm.
You will be presented with a situation in cooperative, or even in a company, or even
In any company,
or
not
even in
necessarily
government
a cooperative.
situation.
Yeah.
The one who thinks he is complete will be the weakest one. That is why you have to resuscitate yourself first before you start to resuscitate others.
Okay.
And that is in the form of being humble. And this humility will bring you to the situation where people who you work with will want you to be leading them. I
Okay.
suppose that was why I was voted to be the leader of the board, chairman of board member of UNICAP for 11 years.
I see. I'm sure it is.
I did not fight for it. I wasn't even appointed. I was chosen.
You were chosen. Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm the chosen one. That sounds very.
But you were voted.
I was
You were
chosen
voted, yes.
I was chosen by the other board members who won the election
Mhm.
to lead them for 11 years. So I was
Okay.
quite happy, and I will attribute that to the sense of humility as a teacher. I will go back to the point that I am a teacher, and to resuscitate myself during difficult discussions at board meeting, and to ensure that the decision that we make
Mm-hmm.
not only resuscitate me,
Mm-hmm.
resuscitate other
Mhm.
board members,
Mhm.
and most important, to resuscitate the organization, which is the
Okay.
cooperative.
So it starts with resuscitation of yourself,
Correct.
and then the other board members,
Correct.
which ultimately leads to the resuscitation of the organization. So,
That's right.
That's how it works.
That's
as far as
right.
you're
That is
concerned.
the only
Okay.
way, in my opinion,
Mhm.
to go forward based on my 30 over years experience
Okay.
in the cooperative movement. I'm sorry to say that it's the only way. If you don't do it along those lines of thinking,
You're not going to succeed.
I'm afraid you will have lots of internal problems.
I see.
People ask me, Prof. Wan, how do you handle 11 years of becoming
Manager.
chairman?
Mhm.
I say I only do one thing.
Mm. And what is that?
I make sure
Mhm.
the ideas that comes from any board members are
Okay.
being engaged,
Yes.
are being respected,
Mhm.
and nobody, no one's idea are being
Dismissed.
suppressed or dismissed.
Dismissed.
That is very important
Mm.
in leadership,
Yes.
not in managerial.
Yes.
I'm not a
Yes.
manager. I'm a leader. I see myself as a leader.
People say it's to celebrate everybody's
To celebrate
opinion, to celebrate everybody's
Ideas.
opinion, to celebrate
that is
ideas.
very important, so
yeah.
that they will feel that they are respected.
Yes.
And respect is everything about a
Yes.
man or about a
Mhm.
woman. Yeah. That is why the title is customized. You see, you have to customize whatever you strategically plan for an organization, starting with yourself. You resuscitate yourself, and you are like the ebb. You go up and you go down, you go up, you go down, and if for any reason when you go to board meeting you are down, please don't speak, just listen. If you start speaking and nobody will listen to you because your mind is at a lowest ebb.
Mhm.
So I make sure before I go to any board meeting, if I am the chairman, I will make sure I am in a very active
Buoyant
mode,
mood. You're in a buoyant mood.
engaging
Yeah.
ideas and bringing
Okay.
up new ideas. This is important.
Okay.
The rest takes its own course.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, like the water will takes its own course
Mhm.
from upstream to
Yeah.
downstream.
Mhm.
And goes into the sea and into the ocean, and it will be evaporated up into the cloud situation, and the cloud will get together and condensation takes place and come down. It's a water cycle. It's very scientific water cycle, or you can even study carbon cycle, whatever cycle, nitrogen cycle, and I use this idea into a cooperative situation, especially board meeting situation.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully the organization will get resuscitated because you are
Yeah.
resuscitating yourself.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you say a bit more about the module?
The module really can be stated like this.
Mhm.
It is about finding the connectivity between the strength and weaknesses of any organization,
Okay.
and to get it connected with the opportunities and threat that will be coming towards the organization. So it is really an old concept, if you like. If you Google SWOT, you will find it
Anywhere.
anywhere.
Mhm.
But
If you Google strategic planning, this thing will come up.
most
Okay.
probably, yeah. So how do I do it?
Yeah.
Strategic planning is not a general attempt
Mm.
to present a document for any company. It has to be for a particular company.
Must be very specific.
Must be specific. That's why the word is customized strategic planning. If you just do strategic planning using SWOT, you will only use 4 quadrant.
Mhm.
SWOT.
Okay.
Yeah, SW being the internal factors of that company, OT being external factors of that particular company in that time frame. Now, if you use a 4-quadrant SWOT analysis, there is no time frame involved in that quadrant. So I have developed a 9-quadrant time frame, which involves the title for the SWOT. Everything must have a title. If you don't have a title, you have no name. You are nothing. Everything must have a title, and this title must be for the SWOT that you are doing, and the time frame that it is valid. Times change, especially if you do it in an ICT company. Within 6 months, things change.
I see. Yeah.
So
it's about taking into factor the dynamic situation, the dynamics of the situation.
that's right. That's right. And this can change very fast, and without you knowing it, if you do not do it in the way that I want to do it.
Yes.
In this workshop. At one time, you think the strength of the company is there.
It's something.
It's something, yeah.
Okay.
For example, you have a certain number of human resource that you think is enough for the project. Okay. But the next day, one of them may just disappear somewhere because they want to go to another company. So you are left behind with 3 rather than 4. So
Okay.
that becomes your weaknesses immediately. So you have to plan for it. And that planning is very important, because with customized strategic planning, you make provisions. Yeah, you make provisions that should worst case scenario happen, this will take on. Yeah.
So your analysis will have many options, putting into place options of the scenarios, or dynamics of different scenarios.
Okay, if you use my technique, you will have at the end of the workshop 4 strategic plans.
Okay.
Yeah, which I call SOWOSTWT strategic plans. This will be done later. What is important is this SOWOSTWT strategic plans, 4 of them, will be in operation at any one time.
Okay.
Which of them becomes the dominant one is the decision of the CEO
Okay.
and the chairman of the board. So the chairman of the board must know which particular strategic planning you are operating, and the other 3
for each time,
for each particular moment that you have to face with new situations, because factors are changing.
Yeah.
S can be your W, which is weaknesses. O can be your threat, and threat can be your opportunity.
Yes. So I see that in your model, the plan is not something that is static.
No.
But it's almost an alive being.
It is very
always
organic.
Constantly changing. It's very dynamic. It's
That's
reacting
right.
to situations.
Yeah.
It's like an intelligent being.
It is.
And what is more, the CEO and higher management are also constantly engaged
I would like
and
to
aware.
use the term artificial intelligence with a soul.
Okay.
Yeah? The current AI, artificial intelligence, is without soul. Yeah? It's just an algorithm to try and gather
Retrieve
big
as much
data
data as
and,
possible, yeah.
and regurgitate. Yeah? And you will know it comes from ChatGPT the moment you, as the expert, look into
Looks
the
at it.
responses
Yes,
from ChatGPT.
yes.
My idea is to make everything human. You have to be, because you're a human, and you have to know the frailties of being human. Even if you're a board member, you will be in a position to have your ups and downs. Yeah? And as chairman or even as just board member, you have to look at the frailties of humans all around that table.
Yeah.
And who is hawkish, who is like a lamb, who is like, these are some ideas that people say, he's a hawkish, he talks too much. He raises his voice too much. He's a lamb. He just eat curry puff as he goes along. He's just a good listener. So you have to understand.
Is that the phrases that you mentioned so many times, or can you elaborate on this? Because you keep mentioning about understanding most human frailties, and that is the most important trait
let me put it like this, Prof.
Okay.
I have to refer to the Islamic understanding that I have about these human frailties. Humans are endowed with two things.
Okay.
One we call sifat-sifat mahmudah,
Okay.
which is an attribute that makes you into a good person. Another is a set of attributes that the Arabic term would be sifat-sifat mazmumah.
Okay.
And this overpowers us at any one time. If we are not in control of human frailties, the negative attributes comes to the fore,
Yeah.
and you become that negative man. If you understand that you are a component of these two sets of rules that governs you as part of being human, and please don't say sorry or don't apologize because you're human, because you are human. You will forget, you will say many things nasty, you will say many things not correct, you will miss
You have
the
to
point.
embrace the humanness of being a human being. Yes.
When you are board member, and especially so when you are chairman. And make sure these frailties of being human, you take it by the horn of that frailties and allow the buoyancy of the attributes, positive attributes, mahmudah, to become the nur, the light that is embracing you as you speak. This is very important.
How about the ability to forgive oneself? How does that come to embracing your humanness? Because most people who are star performers, high flyers, they are very driven, and most often they are very unforgiving of themselves. They drive themselves hard, and maybe people like that, they are very difficult to. It is very difficult for them to forgive themselves. So, is my observation correct, or what do you think?
Very correct.
Very correct.
That is managing human frailties. And there is one word that I want to share when you are in this domain of managing your own frailties. Is the Arabic word that I want to share is reda.
Reda.
Reda is an Arabic word that that helps you to move on with your human frailties that you have done long time ago.
Yes.
And you are facing big challenges in front. And when you have reda, you are really at the peak of being sabr. So now I have introduced you another word, sabr, which is extreme patience. Sabr is like a man who is going to climb a mount.
Okay.
During the night, in a dark night, very dark night, and rain are drizzling through. You're climbing on very sharp rocks, and you fell down several times, and you are bleeding. But because you are sabr, you continue that movement towards the top.
Okay.
And when you are at the top, you have reda.
You have reda.
That is very important. If you don't have reda at that time, you will become a pharaonic man.
Prof, in your ninth quadrant, all right, where would you put this sabr and reda? Which quadrant would be the sabr and reda?
Sabr and reda will be in the S quadrant, which is your strength. If you have sabr, mashallah, it is your strength. Inna Allah ma'as-sabirin. It is the word, is the phrase in the Quran that Allah SWT says,
Yes.
with sabar, you have strength. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Prof, when you discuss your quadrants and you use sabr and rida in the strength
In the S quadrant.
and the S quadrant, is this how you explain to your participants about sabr and rida, and how do they take it? Maybe for some people it's the first time that they have come across sabr and rida being put in a quadrant with S. So how do you explain it to them, and how do they take it? How their acceptance of these words that you use?
At first, they are bewildered by the word
Okay.
that I use because they have
Because they
never
think
heard
it's
about
Arabic
it.
words they've
Because-
never, yeah.
because it is Arabic word and it is Islamic,
Mm-hmm.
and they probably think that I want to make them into a Muslim, which is not. The use of the word is as important in Arabic or in Malay
Any other
or
language.
in English. Yeah.
Yes,
The word sabar is Arabic. If I use Malay, it's called sabar.
yes.
If I use
English,
English, it's patience.
yes.
But patience does not encapsulate the word sabar.
Now, what you really want to say.
Yes.
Uh,
Sabar is
More than patient?
More than patient. It is an extreme position of the man who relies on him and on his creator. So
So you've introduced a very important aspect, which is not necessarily be there when you talk just about being patient.
Yeah.
All right. And when you discuss these words in your S quadrant, and after your explanation, do people come up with you and say, "Oh, Prof, I identify with your explanation.
Yes.
I can identify with what you are saying." Particularly, very important aspect which might be absent in perhaps other strategic planning modules,
Yeah.
which is the introduction of the man and creator.
Yes. Basically, Prof. Husna,
Yes.
my customized strategic planning has evolved into the study of the meaning of man. And also another aspect, if I care to share with you, is the study of is the science of science.
The science of science.
Yes.
It's very complicated.
Science, SCIENCE, science.
The science of science.
Science.
The science of science.
SIGNS.
Isyarat.
You got it. You got
Yes,
it. Isyarat.
I've got it.
Yeah?
Yeah. The science.
The science
of science.
Of science.
Yeah. Okay.
It got my student into a wild frenzy of misunderstanding when I say this, but later on, when they start to come down
Yes.
and be sabr, be patient with the professor who is talking nothingness in front, and they begin to sink in, and they have not heard of this idea before.
Okay.
Very revolutionary.
It is revolutionary. Yes.
So I'm happy to share with you that my workshop, if you like, can be very dry and can be very wet. Dry meaning just to go into the technicalities
Okay.
and the structural
Alright.
aspect of SW.
Just fill it in the quadrants.
Just fill in the
In the
blank, and
quadrants.
that's it. You go back home and do and
that's
try
it.
and do it. But the
Let's hear the but.
but in order to operationalize that physical part of the customized strategic planning, you have to have the soul and the brahi.
The passion.
Is a Malay word.
Brahi, the passion.
Brahi, the passion. To do it,
Yeah.
because you will face lots of challenges.
I see. And which quadrant is that?
What is which quadrant?
The brahi. Which quadrant is that? The passion.
Brahi,
Is it a strength?
Brahi can be in strength and it can be in weaknesses, but I would say in strength.
Strength. I would say strength.
Strength,
Right.
yes.
Strength.
If you have to study the meaning,
And the soul,
the soul
where are you
is,
going to put it? Which quadrant are you going to put it?
the soul is pristine, mashallah. It can be.
Yeah, but you still need a quadrant.
We have to be in S.
It has.
Yeah.
It seems that many of the aspects you speak of today are all in the S.
That is
All
right.
the other quadrant is empty.
If you ask any CEO, they can list down nearly more than 10 S.
More than 10 S. But we have to know about the other quadrants. You have 9.
But if you move if you move into the W quadrant, which is the weaknesses that are inherent in the
20.
company, you probably have 2 or 3.
Ah.
And if the CEO is there and the executive is in the same room, the executive will not speak. Because the CEO is there.
They dare not say
You
what
see?
the W's
So
are.
in my
Yes.
in my Bengkel
Yeah.
workshop, CEO cannot be in there when I have only the executive.
So when you do your workshop, you
Customized
have
strategy.
separate groups.
That's right.
You want to address each group differently. in
Because
different-
the participants will have to come out with their human frailties.
I see.
One of the most difficult frailty to capture and to say
Mm-hmm.
is how to say it.
Or to admit it.
How to admit
admit is very difficult.
that this is your
Your
weaknesses.
frailty, your weakness.
And how to say it is very
Yes.
important because
In an organization, the contrary is the practice.
that's right.
People are always trying to downplay their weaknesses,
Mhm.
but whenever you write a CV, you don't tell your weaknesses.
No.
CVs are actually,
My job,
you tell how wonderful you are. Your
my job in
achievements.
the customized strategic planning
Mm.
is to allow them and to help them
Mhm.
to write down their weaknesses
Their weaknesses.
in an end statement form.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very important.
Mhm.
Let me introduce these two concepts in my own understanding of reading about
Mhm.
human frailty. But I have to mention this in Arabic word.
Okay.
The first word is hidayah.
Hidayah.
Hidayah is about the realization that you want to do something.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are now very very stimulated to do this A, B, C. I want to do it. I want to do it. Yeah, A, B, C, based on my strategic planning.
Okay.
But you have to have another component, which is tawfiq.
Yes.
Tawfiq is the act of the one who knows to take the hand of the one who wants to do it and move on, move forward.
I see.
That is why in my workshop I introduced a 3-month monitoring system to ensure that the 4 strategic plans are being developed, implemented.
Yeah.
Which one? I will always be asking which one is the dominant strategic plan now, this date. Then why are you taking on this strategic plan? Why are you not taking
The other one.
the other 3?
The others, for example.
Because all 3 are all four are relevant at that time. It's just that they are not being allowed to surface. Just like your attributes, negative and positive attributes. If you allow the negative attribute to surface, you will be not liked by many people because it's negative attitude.
Yes. Prof, I want to perhaps get some examples of the responses of your participants in your workshops. And what I'm interested in is what kind of weaknesses do your participants admit to? For example, okay, not the CEO. I want to ask the CEO later. Let's talk about the executives. What kind of frailties do they admit to? And of course, I don't think they make them public. Do they make them public, or they just write down on paper?
they write down on paper.
But they don't get up and say, you know, I'm somebody who's very hot-headed.
Only
They
the
don't do
brave.
that. Only the brave.
Only the brave will say something, but it has to be in synchrony with what they have written.
I see.
The written words and the spoken word must be in synchrony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has people been very brave to stand up and say, Prof, do you know what my shortcoming is? I'm very hot-headed.
Now, when we talk about SWOT as a technique, you must have a title. If the
Okay.
title is about a company, then it is about the company.
The company is not
If
about
the
individuals.
title is about the person, it is about the person.
The person, okay.
So, if it's a company situation, what are the weaknesses
Of the company.
of the company? One would be SOP not
Not
well,
in place
not well implemented
I see.
by the staff.
by the staff.
When staff implement something, they do not follow SOP, and the supervisor of that staff also does not relate to SOP document, then everything will go negative
Alright.
zone. Yeah?
Okay.
And we have
Alright.
come across many of this.
Okay.
And another is direction by the management team up, or by the board. It's not being translated into operationable activities. And here in the workshop, we will make very clear what is the company's philosophy,
Yes.
what is the company's
Yes.
vision,
Yes.
what is the company's mission,
Yeah.
and from that, what are your activities, and what are your KPI,
Yes.
and who will be able to do this. We will look into 5 M's of management: man, money, materials, method, MIS. If you don't have any one of these M, you're dead. Because this is rukun. Rukun is the Arabic word, meaning you must have.
The principles.
If and only if you have all these 5 M
Then
for management,
you
then
can
it's
work.
moving nicely.
Okay.
If any one of them is not there, then you will be handicapped.
Handicap.
And if you don't know, you will be severely handicapped, and you will find that at the end of the day, the project failed because of this. Yeah.
Perhaps we have to stop very soon.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I would like to say, in summary, okay, I'll let Prof have
No,
a
no, so
drink,
continue.
but I can continue.
I just want to.
This workshop of Prof. Wan Mohtar is like an exercise in soul searching. I think the one thing that comes out to me from our discussion today is that whether the participants talk about themselves as an individuals or as groups or even as the organization is to soul search, what am I?
Yeah.
As an organization, what are we?
Yes.
Where are we going?
Correct.
I think in a more involved manner than just saying, okay, we are this company, blah, blah, blah. Now we have to plan for 5 years ahead. But really going deep, what are we? Why are we here?
Yes.
It's almost like asking existential questions.
That's
would you
right.
say?
That is right.
Yes.
Why should the company be supported by our activities?
Yes.
It is existential, definitely. The company should be wound up. If you do not see in the next 6 months positive results in terms of P&L, profit and loss account. Yeah?
Yes.
It's very structured. Kalau bahasa Melayunya, dia berstruktur, bertertib dan beradab and bertomak-ninah. Tomak-ninah means it's a very important aspect. Tomak-ninah is an Arabic word again. I'm sorry, but I do not take apologies for this.
Yeah, don't apologize.
No, tomak-ninah is a word that teaches you to take a breather. Take a breather from step 1 to step 2. Take a breather. Don't rush through to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you find at the end of the day you are out of breath.
Yeah.
You must have tamanina in doing anything.
Right. Yeah.
It's a very important aspect that it is rukun that people overlook because they are always in a rush. Young man, millennial man is always in a rush, and young man especially is always in a rush. I am very sorry. I have many young men around my ecosystem, and we have to help them.
Inshallah, we
Yeah.
have to help them. Prof, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It has been
Thank
a
you.
very exciting time.
Yeah.
I hope I haven't tired you with so many questions.
We can go again.
We can go again.
For another hour.
And
but
we hope to continue our discussion later.
Yeah.
And I would like to remind our participants in this podcast that the course is, for viewing, is available on our website www.trust.net, and it is actually uploaded onto HRDC platform. But whatever it is, anybody who's interested to find out more about this exciting, how shall I say, very
exciting man.
meeting an exciting trainer, Professor Dr. Wan Mohtar, please contact Entrust, specifically the person in charge, Mr. Irfan Hakim. If you go into our website, you will see all the details there, and I hope that you do join us because I promise you it's going to be very, very useful. It's breathtakingly useful, I should say. And
Thank you.
Thank you again, Prof. Wan Mohtar. And thank you from me, your moderator today, Prof. Emeritus Dr. Husna Azhari. I hope to see you soon in another podcast of ours. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.